Hello citizens and welcome to DCS, or Digital Combat System. I did say in previous videos that I'd probably never play my flight simulators on YouTube. However, I wanted to do something that I really enjoy, and this is something I do a lot. I love these flight simulators. I won't do too many of these videos unless they're requested. But this is one of my favorite ones. I just bought this one actually not too long ago, and I just kind of fell in love with it. This isn't necessarily a game for everyone. There is a huge learning curve. I'm still learning things about this plane. I'm currently in the A-10 Warthog A-10C. As you can see, there's a lot going on here. So I get back in the cockpit. There's tons of things you need to learn about inside this thing. It's a mess. It's a but it's good fun if you have the patience to actually learn it and figure out how to turn. I mean, my plane's not even on. I actually have to turn on the plane. There's a procedure for that. But I just thought I'd show you some of the cool things you can do. I'm gonna start with just like making some things go boom. And then I thought I'd try something that I've never done before, which is stunt piloting. So like I'm going to try flying under bridges and inverted and do flips and stuff. This won't be probably a too terribly long video. I'll fast forward through all the setups and stuff probably. But this is something I really enjoy. I did want to post it because I was like, this is a game I really like. And if I'm going to do YouTube, I need to play games I really like. And this is a game I really enjoy. So that's why I'm playing it. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to go ahead and start up the plane now. I'll just fast forward through it so you guys don't have to, it takes about 7 minutes to get the thing fully spun up. So I'm going to fast forward through it so you don't lose your mind. So I'll see you in about 7 minutes. On the screen on the left-hand side, that's like my weapon system, and on the right-hand side, that's like the targeting pod. It like finds targets. It's like what you see on like Call of Duty when you're playing the AC-130 thing and you're shooting down on people. It's that kind of, sort of. So I find my target and shoot it kind of with that, sort of. Mostly. Anyways, so I'm currently at an airfield. I've actually put targets on this airfield. I'm going to go through a couple things this game can do, which is kind of fun. If you don't know, the A-10 has this gigantic gun on the front of it. Right there, that gun shoots 70 rounds a second. And there are 30 millimeter rounds, I think, if I remember correctly. 70 rounds a second. It's impressive. And it was designed to tear up tanks in its day. So we're going to go ahead and get up in the air now, and then I will blow up some targets, and then after that, I will just do some stunt piloting, which is probably going to end in my demise. I'll probably crash a few times. So it'll probably be entertaining, hopefully. So let's get this thing spun up in the air, and we will blow some things up, as they say. Alright, we want to go that way. Alright, so I kind of want to show you guys my targets, but they're way over there. I've set up a little shooting range for me. Just something simple. They're not going to be shooting at me or anything. If you guys want to see an actual mission, I will do one. Just leave a comment down below. But today I'm just shooting at sitting ducks, essentially. Okay, now I'll set up my flaps. Do this little guy right here. Boop. The panel right there, the one that's kind of all blacked out, tells me, I'll point at it a little better, tells me if there's anything wrong before I take off. That's your caution panel. So there's nothing wrong. I'm 100% greened up, good to go, and we're gonna go ahead and take off here after a minute. Alright, so typically there's a way to, this is what I tell you, there's a learning curve. I can turn off all these alarms you're going to hear, like the pull up and other alarms. I don't know how to do that yet. It's probably really easy. So just bear with the alarms. It's a female's voice. I call her Beth. No relation to my wife. She's just really bitchy in this airplane. So I'm going to sleep on the couch tonight. But yeah, you'll hear Beth yelling at me saying, pull up, pull up. She's always nagging me about my driving. But you'll see. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and take off now. Whee! The focus is real. The focus is real. And we should be going up now. Alright, we are in the air. That alarm is just saying, hey, your gear is moving. So I'll show you my targets real quick, and then we'll start blowing them up. So let me get to a good altitude that won't end in my demise. We'll go ahead and turn towards the targets right now. I absolutely love flight. Like when I go traveling and get on an airplane, like I'm all giddy, I'm all excited. Like a little kid standing at the airport. I still do that. When I'm at the airport, I'm like the one adult standing at the window in front of a whole bunch of little kids, just like, look at all the airplanes! Look at all the airplanes! I absolutely love the idea of flying. I hope one day to acquire my private pilot's license. But we'll see, I guess. Haven't got there yet. Alright, so my targets are actually right. I'm going to kind of fly towards them. There's that line of cars there on the left, if you can see it. There's a little line of cars in the middle, and there's that big airplane right there. I'm going to use 3 different types of ammunition to take care of all those targets and make them go boom and bye-bye. So I'll go ahead and get them all sighted in. It might take me a couple minutes, so I'll fast forward through all this. And once they're all sighted in, I will be back, and we will make them go bye-bye. So I'll see you in a minute. So we're going to go ahead and zoom in on those cars there. Okay, I'm going to move into that. Alright. So, oops! So when I spawn these cars, I spawned them too close, it looks like. They are awkwardly close. They are actually like on top of each other. It's okay. But, we'll zoom out now. As you can see, these guys are having a lovely little picnic. But little did they know they were in my test range. So accidents happen. Unfortunately, they're going to have a really bad day. So once we get over my target, I'll deploy flaps and make a nosedive and try to make their day really bad. So, and I'll also be doing, in between, you won't see my face, I have a camera set up in the world. It's hard to explain. And I will be showing you the destruction that happens there as well on the ground. Because in the plane we drop the bomb, we drop the shells, and then we're pretty much pulling up. So we're gonna go ahead and deploy flaps now. That's that little roaring sound you hit. I'm gonna line them up. Oop, little bit bad shot. And pulling up and breaking off. That was a really bad run. I should have lined them up way better. Typically you'd line up with like the column probably, but I needed to put those flaps down. But you can see they're clearly on fire. Hopefully I got them all. And my hope is I didn't hit any of my other targets. That was not a really great run, but I did hit all my targets, and I don't think I hit any of my, I don't think I did any collateral damage to the targets close to it. I set the targets close on purpose because I have 3 sets of targets because I wanted to show that you actually have some control over it. I almost did hit my other target. Yeah, see on my little screen there, they're all burning up. They're not happy at all. Zoom in on that. Yeah, they're just a pile of rubble now. So that was just using my guns. That was a simple little gun run, and that's the destruction it did. I used about 500 rounds of ammunition on that, so not the greatest. If I would have lined them up like in the same direction my plane was going, I would have been able to sweep straight up and take them all out. But unfortunately, that did not work out because I was kind of rushing it. But yeah, still got all the targets. They're all bye-bye. They are sleeping. They're sleeping. There's no killing in this game. So I'm going to go ahead and fly towards my target. This time it's going to be 2 fuel trucks, and I'm going to make them go boom. But this time using rocket pods. Rocket pods are unguided. It's pretty much kind of similar to using the gun. Really, you have a reticule, and that's your estimated point of impact. So you never know if you're actually going to hit anything. Uh-oh, I think my pod broke. My little targeting pod. That's not good. Why you no work? Trying to get my pod to work. There he goes. Ah, fixed it. Thank God. I hate when that happens. The little gimbal roll just means that, hey, you kind of messed me up. Fix me. Alright, now I need to go to K, which is that MFD over there. Zoom in on K. We will then sweep over here. Zoom in a little bit. Control up, which makes that my speed, which is again my sensor point of interest. And now we will blow them up. We'll zoom out a little bit now. Now the box should be over my new targets. That big circle is the estimated point of impact for those rockets. As you can see, it's a pretty big area. It's kind of hard to judge where they're going to fall. So I'm going to go ahead and roll off the throttle. Deploy flaps. And I'm probably just going to unload my rocket pod, honestly, just for fun. There's Beth. She's mad at me. So you hear my pilot breathing there because I got really fat, got going really fast. Alright, so again, not the best run. I'm kind of rushing it for this video because typically, like, it takes you, that's the over G warning saying, hey, you're going way too fast for turning. Yeah, and I hit my targets pretty good there. We'll fly over them, take a good look at them. We'll go slow way down. And we'll just take a good look. We'll fly by. Uh-oh. She's mad at me again. Oh yeah, they're burning up real good. So that plane is my next target, and this time I'm going to use a precision-guided bomb to make that my sensor point of interest again. So that plane is now my target. So you'll see this gigantic line kind of come over the top of my thing when I'm lined up with the target. There's the line. You see that little ball on the top of that line? Alright, there's two lines. I got to line up the line that is on my plane, and then there's that little ball. That ball is going to have a countdown timer from 20 to 0. And about 10 seconds, I'm going to hold on to the secondary munitions trigger. And when the computer and the bomb decide it's the best time to drop, the bomb will drop. So I'm going to go ahead and slow down. Slow down some more. I'm going to line up this target the best I can. And you'll see the plane there. Hopefully I hit it. It's a little hard to laze a target, like get a target from a distance. I always find myself missing slightly, but it typically hits the target. Control up. Made that my new sensor point of interest. So no countdown timer yet. I'm lined up. Oh, there's that countdown timer. So at 10 seconds, I'm going to go ahead and pull the secondary trigger, which is for my bombs. And the bomb will drop when it thinks it's best. So I'm pulling down the trigger now. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so we can actually watch this glory. That little click you just heard was the bomb dropping. We're about to see that little L flashing on that screen means the laser's lasing, and the bomb should be falling. It's falling. Come on, where's it at? Boom! That is a successful munitions drop. The laser, so again, the bomb like has a little sensor in it. The pod shoots a laser. The bomb tracks that laser. And so that's it. Those are my targets. I'm going to go ahead and land and do some stunt piloting. My gear is down, right? Yeah, my gear is down. This is the point where I realized my gear was not down. Alright, we're going down. We're going down. A little bit off. And we're slowly gonna touch. Oh, that was pretty! I mean, not the prettiest one ever, but it worked. W for brakes. Definitely not the best landing ever because my approach was all cattywampus, but it touched really nice actually. We're going to watch that in an instant replay. Alright, nose wheel steering is re-engaged as I almost flipped the dang plane because I'm not paying attention. And I want to taxi over to my aircraft, or my destruction pile that's burning right there. Those fuel tanks burn forever, it looks like. That was my rocket pod attempt. So that was guns. That's what I hit with guns. That's what I hit with the rocket pods, and they're still burning. And that was that precision guided bomb. What the hell? I don't even know what that was for. I have no idea what that caution was. My lights are all good. We'll go ahead and stop here. And we'll start powering down the aircraft. Oh, cool thing about this game. Like, I don't know if you know this, but you can't open the canopy in this game and get out. And but that's not really what pilots do, I think. I think they much prefer this method. That's the method I'd get out of the plane with. Oh! There's my seat, and there is me. And me is going to land, fall on my booty, and now I actually can control him. Okay, citizens, welcome back. I have gotten into a new aircraft with a new loadout. I've only got pretty little smoke trails now. I went with red and blue. 'Cause America. Woohoo! Alright, let's get back in the cockpit. Do a little flyby for the soccer game that's not happening today. Whee! Hope the smoke lasts forever. Alright, we're going to try to fly. Okay, I got my first stop. I'm going to fly in between these two buildings. Okay, well, I would have died in real life, but I made it. I would have died because trees in this game don't have physics. It's like one of the few things in this game. Buildings have physics. If I would have hit the buildings, I would have blown up. I can't believe I made that happen. Holy shit. I'm really impressed. I was like, because when you die in this game, it resets your stats when you commit suicide because they think you suck. I don't know why they decided to make that a thing, but it's a thing. So, woo! I can't believe that actually worked. Do like a nice little inverted flight. This is disorienting. Oh, I forgot! Realism! Oh, goodness. What happened? Okay, what happened was I can't fly this plane inverted. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm gliding only right now. Okay. Gear down. Ooh, no. I don't even know how fast I'm going. My air's... This is not good. Lots of flaps. I shouldn't because I need the speed, but it's really hard. I'm going to lose hydraulics here in a minute. This is like an emergency. This is like a legit emergency landing. That was kind of a hard landing, but I didn't have a choice. I just had to throw it down. Yeah, I needed emergency brake. Emergency brake. Oh, we're going over. I don't have brakes. I had to throw the emergency one. That's right. Ooh. Ooh, gosh. All in all, I'm okay with that. I got one stunt that I think looked pretty cool, and even though if there was in real life, I would have technically probably hit that tree. Probably would have actually still been okay. I've seen videos where these freaking A-10s lose like a wing and still fly, like a chunk of their wing and still fly. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of technical and there's a lot to it, but hopefully it was kind of entertaining me to watch me struggle trying to do this. I'm still learning the combatives part. Like, I got the flight controls and stuff down pretty much, but targeting and stuff is still pretty rough. But thanks again for watching. I do appreciate you and your time. If you liked this video, punch that like button. And if you'd like to see more of my content, please subscribe. Definitely helps me out. Thanks again, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye!